Hello Aquarius, and welcome to your love reading. Before we begin, this could be past, present or future energy, but for me as a reader, the energy truly begins as soon as you are guided towards watching this video. This message will resonate if it is meant for you. If it does not resonate, please be sure to check your sun, moon, rising, Venus and Jupiter, as they are all important regarding love. If you feel divinely guided towards a personal reading with me, that information will also be in the description box below. So let's get started, Aquarius. We now open ourselves to the energy that we are about to receive with love and light. We are open and accepting of the divine guidance that we receive. We are ready. Now, Aquarius, as I bring this singing bowl, I would just like you to take a long breath in. Imagine this noise is a light flowing through you, penetrating you and allowing your energy to flow. Let's begin. Beautiful. Aquarius, this is a love reading, so your energy will be on this side and your partner's energy will be on this side, but do remember, as I'm connecting to both of your energies, that this could be vice versa, this could be interchangeable, so take it how it resonates with you and allow your intuition to guide you. Aquarius, your current situation regarding love and your partner's current situation regarding love. Wow. Wow. Aquarius, this is beautiful. Two cards have come out. We have the Judgment card and the Empress. Two major arcana to begin your reading. The Judgment card is an awakening, a rebirth. They look over these past situations that are being resurrected here. I'm going to expand on these individually. They have been through situations in the past that were confusing. They had unanswered questions that were going through their mind and lacking clarity. But here this card represents the closure to those situations, receiving the answers now that you needed in the past. And if you don't have those answers, Aquarius, this is a card of acceptance over what you do not know, acceptance over what you cannot understand and what remains unanswered. So there's a closure in the peace within you and your inner guidance here, what your heart tells you, and perhaps your heart tells you to move on, move forward. The next card is the Empress. The Empress is the mother of the deck. She represents unconditional love. She gives birth. She is a fertile energy. But she does not just give birth to life, she also gives birth to significant ideas that are going to be able to grow There is a forest behind her and her head is glowing. This is the inspiration of her fertile mind as she looks upon this future endeavour that she is pursuing and contemplating how she is going to grow this endeavour. She's holding firm, I feel, on that throne. There is a concrete heart representing unconditional love and permanence. So she's not going anywhere, she's quite serious. So Aquarius, you're approaching this relationship from a place of unconditional love, a open perspective and an enlightened perspective with the Judgment card. The next card is the Moon. The Moon is emotional confusion. You're a little bit worried here, Aquarius. These waters, they're not smooth, they're not calm, but this is inside yourself. This is because you're observing this individual, you're wanting to be as open as possible with this individual, but there's something that's holding you back within yourself and you're not sure in yourself what that is. You're trying to understand yourself. Being open is important, it's freeing to you, but you feel for some reason you've been finding freedom in withholding information. You've been finding freedom in your right to hold yourself back, but really that's not really freedom to you, is it? That's actually, it's confusing you, and now you're trying to figure out a way to fully express your emotions with this individual. You have deep, deep feelings for them, Aquarius. Very intense here, I can feel this, and I'm feeling here an emotional overflow that's about to happen. But you're resisting this because somewhere you learnt in the past that withholding the way you feel made you feel free, made you feel safe. Perhaps people weren't accepting of really... Actually, no, it's not other people, Aquarius. Actually, this is all inside yourself. This is you worried about this individual moving away, this individual... You see the Moon here, this is wild. So you don't know the outcome. The outcome isn't certain of you being raw with your emotions, but it's about embracing that, being the light in the darkness with the Moon card, having the strength to be able to take that step and truly reveal here to this individual the way you feel. So that's the Moon, and this is you, Aquarius, that Moon, that light in the dark. Aquarius, current situation. The Empress has so much love to create. She is fertile energy, but then you're holding back here. The Four of Swords. You're holding back, you're going within. This is a card of taking a moment, taking a step back to really understand the way you're feeling. This Four of Swords is an open coffin. People, they would go out to battle and they would pre-make their coffins in advance because they didn't think that they were going to survive this journey, this challenge, and they did. They were able to excel, were able to survive these great journeys that life gave them. And this is within themselves and their faith that brought them through this. So now they lay in this coffin, they pray to themselves, they look into the future with a guiding light, feeling that faith that helped them survive these situations and appreciating how far they've come. But as they came close to not surviving, as they came close to falling, now the path they choose has to really align with who they are becoming, and their purpose in life, what they feel is necessary. This is a card of being serious in this relationship, not wanting to be short term, not wanting to really convey a message to this individual that you would like anything less than a long-term commitment that is stable and part of your life permanently. The Four of Swords. Aquarius. Another card, please, for your current situation regarding love. I don't see cards here of healing. Perhaps the Judgment is a healing card, Aquarius. But I'm getting this sense of healing. Healing. And the last card is the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is a wish fulfillment card, but actually what I'm seeing as well is this individual, how they have all of these cups on the table. The cups represent emotions and feelings, so you're having all of your emotions on the table, you're being very open now, so this is you revealing yourself, this is you expressing yourself, and really, I mean, you have already expressed yourself to this individual, Aquarius, but the extent of this is far more profound here than what you have showed this individual. No matter the depth already, there's so much more intensity here than both of you could ever kind of comprehend, I guess, and I think that's why you were holding back. That sense of not understanding yourself and wondering whether they're going to understand you, and not knowing how to predict the future of this raw emotion. They also sit firm. They're quite serious, so you see how they have their arms crossed? They know now. They are emotionally intelligent, and they're feeling quite relieved that they're able to be genuine, be themselves, and that's where the true freedom is. It's not in the freedom of being able to close themselves off, it's the freedom of being able to express themselves freely and be accepted for who they are. So, beautiful energy, Aquarius. This person, they're wearing white, and I'm noticing here, Aquarius, how in both of these cards, in your energy, these two individuals are wearing white, but notice how the white is a little bit crinkled in both of these cards. And the energy here is that you've been through so much. You've been through so much, and you still remain authentic. You still remain pure. It's as though through these experiences, you become more true, more authentic, you understand yourself more and align with the contrast. So through experiencing contrast, through experiencing these crinkles, you are able to experience what it truly means to approach situations from a pure perspective, free of judgment and open-minded, loving. So Aquarius, you have this way about you, this openness about you, but here I feel when it came to, if we look over this moon energy, when it came to wanting to express yourself fully, there was this sense of holding back because you could not predict how that was going to be perceived. But if we acknowledge the way you are with individuals, Aquarius, then I feel like your partner's coming from the same energy of acceptance and openness. But then it's almost as though sometimes you just automatically out of a sense of anxiety, assume that someone might be closed-minded, but I feel like here there is love, there is so much love, and no matter how much you have to say, I feel you found someone here with this Nine of Cups that is able to accept you for who you are and show you that the world accepts you. Everyone accepts you, and it's more so within yourself. It's this inner voice that's came through experiences that perhaps are wrinkling to you, but again, that the white clothes that are wrinkled. The energy of your partner, their current situation regarding love. This deep need to be understood is, you finally found someone, Aquarius. Their current situation regarding love. I'm feeling this, forgive me, but desperation to be understood. But I'm not meaning that in a sense of desperation in that you would be with anyone. It's actually more so that you close yourself off from everyone out of a desperation to be understood and not quite reaching that relationship, that Nine of Cups relationship. But now you're opening yourself up again. So it's more a desperation for the comfort itself in being understood. Feeling as though now this is it, this is the one. Partner of Aquarius. Partner of Aquarius. Beautiful. The first card in your partner's energy is the Four of Wands. This is a union. These two individuals, they're looking out over how far they have come in their journeys, feeling appreciative and comforting each other, I feel, on the successes in their lives. This is about achieving goals and embracing the little moments as well, so quite a gentle energy, a authentic energy. And some people compare the Four of Wands to the twin flame soulmate, the heaven. They look over how far they've come and now they are ready to take a next step in a commitment. They look out onto the future and this expands. There's so much more to come. This is what this card conveys, that truly, despite all of this success, there is so much more to come, and this is a good sign in your partner's energy because this means that this is long term, this is future thinking, future oriented, and we have to acknowledge here how this is a four, this is the Four of Wands, and we have the Four of Swords as well in your reading, Aquarius. So focusing on a stable foundation, it seems, for both of you. This is important. Aquarius, your current situation for your partner. The Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is an authentic love. This person, they extend their cup. And this is about being sincere in their emotions, being honest when they share their heart. There's a naive enthusiasm here that you are evoking within them. They are quite motivated to pursue this relationship and they feel this love connection, this fills their heart. They're extending themselves to you, but they're wanting you to know that you can trust them. And Aquarius, I think I did pick up on this energy in your last reading. That sense of your partner having this feeling, trust me, authentic. I am authentic. This is genuine love with the Page of Cups. But this is the start, this is the beginnings, this is what feels like a beginning. And we do have the Page of Pentacles as well. So the pages are about the first page of a book, and that being one of realising here that there's so many more pages to fill. This is extensive. So this is that feeling of turning the first page and reading that page and realising that this is going to be an investment that you're going to make, and this is going to have depth and substance in your life. The Page of Pentacles, they look upon this pentacle with admiration. Do you see how they're admiring this? And this page, they're a studious energy. So the Page of Cups may be an authentic love, but the Page of Pentacles is the curiosity, authentic curiosity, studious, willing to learn and willing to invest themselves in the long term here with that pentacle. Pentacles represent long-term commitments and goals that you are both pursuing, wanting to share this with you, feeling like they have stumbled across this commitment and discovered something that's life-changing, something that's going to perhaps provide them many journeys, many lessons in their life that they're curious to embark on here with you. So beautiful energy here and fresh perspective, I feel, from your partner's energy. Current situation regarding love for Aquarius partner. Current situation regarding love for Aquarius partner. The Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is a big idea. This hand is extending, and this is coming from an authentic place. This hand is white, and also the swords, they represent authenticity. They represent here what is genuine, expressing oneself in a way that is very much true, very much open, very much trusting. So here they're extending this to you. They're wanting to reveal themselves, wanting here to show you the realizations they have come to as they have embarked on this connection, as they have studied this energy with their curious mind here, and also extending those cups. So yeah, there's a lot of thoughts here I'm feeling in your partner's energy, a lot of thinking. I wouldn't say it's overthinking, I would say rapid thoughts, but they're not distorted, they're very clear. They know what they wish to pursue in this connection. They know this is going to be changing their reality as they know it, and they're ready here with the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords has a crown here, and the crown is about victories. They understand here that this is going to be a journey that is very much going to be abundant and provide them with a lot of substance in their lives. So that is the Ace of Swords, Aquarius. I have written a poem for every card in this deck, so I feel here the urge to read this poem to you. This is the poem for you, Aquarius. A change is in the wind. They are beginning to see. They have a path ahead that represents a different we, a transformation of sorts, but a change true to their core. This idea they believe in influences their thoughts. So that is the poem for you, and the words that stand out to me, a change true to their core. And this is the poem for those of you that want to further analyse this energy in your partner's current situation. Ace of Swords. Beautiful. The last card in your partner's energy, Aquarius, is the Six of Cups. This is a card of wholesome giving and receiving. These individuals, they share a bond. This is a deep bond, and in doing so they're able to understand each other, give what needs to be given, and receive when necessary. This person gives because they have an innate care for this individual. They are supportive of this individual, and they feel a sense of warmth in the unity that this brings, this mutual connection. The receiver of this energy, they feel a sense of relief and comfort and guidance. And it's finding that way between the two, finding that middle ground and feeling a safe and stable foundation. This is a card of family and nostalgia and community, so perhaps they feel at home with you, Aquarius. Perhaps they feel a sense of community with you. They feel like they've known you for their entire lives here with the Six of Cups, and this is about feelings and emotions with the cups. So this is saying that their feelings run deep for you. They are wanting to understand you. They are open to understanding you, and I feel like this gives closure to the energy that you had in the past, Aquarius, where perhaps you were wanting to express yourself and not being able to fully, but this person's here to receive. This person is here to extend those cups. There's 4 cups here that are overflowing, and the 2 here, one of them is on the side here, quite abundant, and the other they're exchanging. So they're very much working together in this connection. I am now going to explore how they perceive you and how you perceive them. But do remember, Aquarius, that this is a matter of perception. So this may be your energy, but this is how they see you. How do they perceive you, Aquarius? The first card in your energy is the Five of Swords. I wouldn't worry too much about this. This is them acknowledging that feeling of being misunderstood, that feeling of not being able to express yourself. These individuals, they walk away from a battle. This man, he has a smirk on his face. He holds their swords and does not acknowledge their pain, does not acknowledge their suffering. He moves forward regardless. He feels a sense of victory, but this is short-lived victory, because really the victory would be in understanding them, showing them empathy and compassion. So this is you. They feel this is you, Aquarius, in the past, here, feeling this lack of empathy, this inconsideration, this inconsiderate energy, and getting through that. So you see, this person, they do not fight, they do not bear the swords, they do not come back to get these swords. They move forward, they stand strong, they stand firm. They have suffered, but they persevere. Yeah, they're seeing clarity now. They're understanding why at times perhaps you didn't fully express yourself. The responsibility of expressing yourself meant opening yourself up to someone, opening yourself up in a way where you had to trust in the outcome. You had to trust, but you didn't know the outcome. So it was quite difficult, quite a difficult step for you if you've been in this energy, Aquarius. The next card is the Seven of Wands, being quite guarded, but then letting go of that energy. This person, they take a higher ground above all of these wands. They hold this wand firm. This represents this relationship. And the way they're holding this, I feel like here your partner sees that you feel safe and secure when you come to them. You feel understood. You feel protected from all of your worries inside yourself. Most of them are internal, but they did arise from you being able to get through energy that was quite difficult, but that made you stronger, that made you the Empress. But now you guard your heart. You guard your hearts because you're looking for that Emperor. You're looking for the Emperor to the Empress. How do they perceive you, Aquarius? Now we have a new cycle, the Fool card, taking a leap of faith now. The Fool, they do not see the path ahead, but technically here, because they don't, there is so much possibility. There is endless possibility. They are ready to take that jump. They're ready to start this new beginning. And this new beginning is faith. Having faith in themselves. The Sun gives clarity. The Sun is in the corner of the deck. They hold a flower. They embrace peace and harmony. They're going to jump. They're going to embrace this energy. How do they perceive you, Aquarius? Beautiful. The Three of Pentacles. This is a card of, some say, putting you on a pedestal. They're acknowledging all of your achievements. They admire your achievements, your persistence with your goals, and your ability to follow them through and create here purposeful energy. The Three of Pentacles, the Pentacles represent long-term stability, and this is about you and your life. They admire you, and these individuals, they also negotiate, they also speak between one another on the movements forward. So this is about seeing you as someone that they want to work with, they want to collaborate with here, with this negotiation happening here. And these individuals, they give ideas to one another, and they build upon these ideas together and create something that, again, can be practical, can be strong, can provide a sense of worth in their future endeavours. But this is recognition. The last card is the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles is a card of mutual giving and receiving. This is quite like the Six of Cups, but the difference here is that Pentacles represent, again, those values and what you perceive as worth, and morality as well. Having quite high moral value and justice here, you hold the scales in one hand and you help those with the other. You help because you understand the trials and tribulations of others and you create that balance. This is you having empathy, having understanding. They're seeing you as someone that is quite open and understanding, empathic. As you look upon your surroundings, you come from a fair place. That sense of relief in receiving and support in giving. There's no real expectation here. It's just about a flow of energy. So we went from this feeling of guarding your heart, Aquarius, to being quite open, showing your dreamy side, because you do have a lot of dreams and aspirations and you're following that path. How do you perceive them, Aquarius? The Five of Cups, Aquarius. So you have this shared experience, don't you, Aquarius, with this individual? You've both been through situations that have been quite difficult, but you've got through them quite well, I have to say, because this card represents having the Two of Cups standing up behind them. And the Two of Cups represents equilibrium. The Two of Cups represents an equal exchange of love. And in front of them here, there's cups spilled, and focusing on that feeling of lack, that feeling of loneliness here with this card. This person is alone. But if they were to turn around, they would see here the abundance that's standing, the abundance they have created, and this is a card of acknowledgement. So perhaps you feel as though at times they have a tendency to go inside themselves, to retract themselves in some way, and I'm seeing an image here of them turning around and seeing the cups that are standing. You're wanting to show the light to this individual, and I feel like that's why you're expressing yourself. It's because you want to show them that there are cups standing, that you do love them, and you're there for them. You're there for them, Aquarius. Okay, so the next card wanted to come out straight away. We have the Justice card. This is that balance, this is that equilibrium. They pursue this relationship in a way that's fair and just. They look over all of the information objectively and evaluate, and here they're holding a sword of truth. They're holding on to you, then it seems. They're holding on to all of this information, and they are present with you, they're observant with you and attentive to your needs. But if we have a look at this Ace of Swords, this is in their current energy, their current situation, Aquarius. So they're holding this high, this authentic truth, this realization. And in the other hand, we have these scales, which represent balance, reciprocation, understanding. So they're providing you here with a stable commitment that is long-lasting, keeping their promises here with the Justice card. Aquarius partner. Aquarius partner. The next card is the Six of Wands. This person, they are glowing. You are admiring this individual. They move forward on this horse, and there's a sense here of harmony, recognition for their life journey, and seeing them succeed in their goals and ambitions. The wands that surround them, they notice this radiance. And this person, they hold one wand now as they move forward. This is this relationship, this commitment, this passion. You're believing in them. So look here what's behind them when they turn around. Admiration. Perception. How do you perceive them? The Eight of Cups. There is a path ahead that you both are embarking on that has a higher purpose, a higher level of meaning. These cups before, they were a little bit, you see, they were built. This is a stable foundation, but there was something not quite there just yet. And now this is longing here for what is to come, feeling drawn towards the future. This reflects the urge, this magnetic pull, up this mountain, up this journey, with this wand in hand. How do you perceive them, Aquarius? Beautiful. The Sun card. The Sun is a stable foundation, secure and safe. Some call this the happiest card in the deck. This child, they can be themselves. This can represent your partner's authentic inner self, roaming free, being able to, because this wall is firm, serious, long-standing. The only energy getting through this wall is the sun. The sun is bright. The sun is clarity, warmth, a feeling of comfort and wholesome love. Beautiful. I'm feeling the need here to clarify this energy, as we do have this both of you healing. I was picking that up in the beginning, Aquarius, both of you healing. And now we do have this energy coming through, the Empress and the Two of Wands here, but in the perception here, you're both acknowledging. So you're coming to stable foundations now, having that faith to release this energy. So I just want a middle card to clarify your perception of one another. A middle card, please. Wow. The Emperor. This is a safe and stable foundation, providing you with the ability to release, to heal. The Emperor is the divine masculine, and we do have the divine feminine, the Empress here. This is the father of the deck now. He is able to lead an empire because those that give him ideas, he follows through with those ideas. He is a successful man. He is dependable. He is serious about his commitments, and people believe in him. They look up to him. So this is the card of security, of promises being kept, and feeling able to share your ideas together because you know that they're going to be received in a comforting energy, an energy that works through the healing, that works through this and creates. So now, Aquarius, I have looked at both of your energies, and now I'm going to explore the future of this relationship. The first card is the Ace of Wands. This is a flame igniting within you both. This is authentic. You're both highly attracted to one another at this time. This is coming from an authentic place. This can be a card of resurrection, feeling alive again, feeling original, feeling authentic, feeling able to express yourself here with the Ace of Wands. This is a journey, the fire energy here. The future of this relationship for Aquarius. The Page of Swords. This is analytical energy. You're both here observing and learning through observation. You're protecting one another and guiding each other forward. This page, they look out and make sure they perceive everything, every detail, study every detail, coming from an open perspective, not revealing information until they have true clarity, they have all of the answers. But this is both of you, this is your energy, so here this is about you both being in this energy, both now coming to a place of having everything, having gathered everything and acknowledging one another, protecting one another now. The future of this relationship for Aquarius, the Lovers card. These two individuals, they feel a pull towards one another. They feel an urge, this magnetism. They can be bare, they can be honest, you see. They can reveal themselves fully. They may not have all of the answers, no matter how much information they gather here. But what goes unanswered, they are sure to answer with their hearts. Their feelings alone give them the clarity that they need to move forward. They look at each other and they have this mutual understanding. They grow together. This is a sense of oneness, a sense of union. This is true love here in this card. So you're analysing each other here with the Page of Swords and protecting that energy, creating a safe place to really feel grounded, feel that sense of trust. I'm getting an image here of this Ace of Wands being stuck into the ground here, but then again as well here, you're both analysing each other's hearts and emotions and being authentic and expressing yourselves here. The future of this relationship for Aquarius. The King of Swords. The King of Swords, they are the intelligent king. People come to the king for long-standing decisions because he is going to take everyone into consideration and have an open perspective here over what is best for everyone. So here you're discussing here this union that you're having of mind and heart. This is very much held here to high regard, and you're making decisions that are going to be long-standing. You're trusting one another in these decisions, and you're doing what's best for each other in this situation. Intellectual energy with the King of Swords. The king is about justice and harmony as well, Aquarius. The Two of Swords, so this is a decision. There's so much emotion here. There's an ocean behind you both, but then you're taking this quite seriously, quite firm. You're going inside yourselves here, choosing a path ahead that's going to be providing you with greater realizations, providing you with an authentic journey that you both can pursue. You're evaluating this. Perhaps you would like to work together, or the energy around this is very much an energy of collaboration, of equality, and you're moving forward. Your current energy is the Empress, so you're manifesting this, you're creating this. This is fertile energy. This is about unconditional love, providing the means to move forward and express yourselves to a degree here that is intellectual. If I have to say, there's a mixture here of the sword energy and the cups. So this is about the mind and the heart truly coming together and bonding. You're taken aback. You're taken aback, Aquarius. Let's clarify this Two of Swords for Aquarius. Two of Swords for Aquarius. Okay. The Four of Pentacles, and at the bottom of the deck we do have the Queen of Pentacles here. You're choosing to focus on this commitment, prioritise this relationship. The Pentacles are about, again, long-term energy, focus, determination, devotion, and they have other commitments here. They have a stable foundation behind them, but here they're holding on to this. They're holding on to this and they're working on this commitment together to prioritise, mainly, actually. So this decision is based on prioritising the growth of this commitment. Yeah. And this is coming from a place of the Queen of Pentacles, and she is about that comfort, that admiration here in the journey. She looks over this and she puts the work in here. She is reliable, committed, and she is trusting of the path ahead. She is nurturing energy, following your dreams, grounding your dreams, prioritising the Emperor and the Empress, the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine. I have written a poem for every card in this deck, Aquarius. So the next card I pull, I'm going to read you that poem. This is the part of the reading where I take a step back and I allow your intuition to guide you in your movements forward. So can we have a poem for Aquarius, please? A poem for Aquarius regarding this energy. A poem for Aquarius. We have the Star card, Aquarius. This is your card to close the reading. She follows her hopes and dreams. She plants those seeds and she nurtures them. She is authentic in her truth and pursuing a path that is guided by this light, by a higher purpose, higher meaning. The Star card. So now I'm going to read this poem to you, Aquarius. The Star card. They are planting all the seeds for the goals they wish to conceive. They fix their eyes on future bliss, which through patience will exist. They have the nourishment to grow, an internal and external illumination. In time they will shine and glow in this journey of true sensation. Beautiful. The words that stand out to me, Aquarius: future bliss. In time they will shine and grow. Beautiful. And this is the poem for those of you that are analysing this energy, the Star card. Thank you, Aquarius, for sharing this journey with me. This is your energy and I am just the messenger. I'm sending you all of love and all of light. In the extended, we are going to be exploring deeper into the purpose of this energy for you, Aquarius, and the purpose of this energy for your partner. So that is a direct download and will be in the description box below. Thank you, and I'm sending you all of love and light blessings.